Welcome. This is Unscripted, and I am Thee Jones. And this episode is going to be an episode that has been ooh, in demand, and it's been in demand for a long time. Uh, I want to thank everybody for tuning in. I want to thank my subscribers, everybody who doesn't know about the show. Introduce them to it. Tell your friends about it. Tell your coworkers about it. Tell everybody about it. You know what I'm saying? This is one of those shows for everybody because everybody can get something out of this. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just going to go ahead and get on down to it. We are accepting sponsorships right now. So if your company wants to sponsor this podcast, we welcome y'all. We welcome y'all with open arms. We welcome y'all. You know what I'm saying? So call me or text me or even go to the website tjsmediagroup.com, or either you can hit me on email, thejones72 at gmail. So either way is fine with me, just as long as you get in touch with me. Uh, let's get down to business, y'all. Let's get down to business. For today's show, I want to talk to the ladies. I want to talk to the ladies because I've been getting a lot of email from y'all, and y'all have been going through a lot of hell, and I don't think that's right. I don't think that's right. Anything I can do to help y'all, I'm willing to do it, and it's starting right now. And I've got a couple of emails that have been just wild and wicked. And it's like the dating scene in 2026 ain't no joke. Really is not. And my thing is, I hate to see young ladies and ladies of all ages go through hell in the dating scene. Let me tell you what I'm talking about. The other day, when we were out at lunch, I witnessed what some of y'all have been going through. We was at a restaurant enjoying lunch. Young man and a young lady was eating at a table that was across from us, and the young man was on his phone majority of the time, taking pictures, throwing it up, doing this and that, whatever the hell he was doing, he thought was cool. And the young lady was just sitting there like, aren't you gonna notice me? With that kind of mentality. And I'm like, are they on a date? Or what? You know what I'm saying? And these guys just don't know how to treat a woman like a woman. You know, Men, young fellas, if you're on a date with a lady, put your phone down. Put your phone down. Your energy and your time should be focused on that young lady. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. Y'all tell me where I'm going wrong. Because if I'm going wrong, hey, I'll make it better. But I just don't get it, and it bothers me, you know, how these guys are out here doing this and have no idea what the hell they doing. I mean, it's the nice young lady, cute young lady, but I'm like, this dude up here is about to mess it up. He's on his phone, taking calls, talking, texting, probably on the gram and everything else, and not really paying the young lady any attention. Usually you would think it'd be the other way around, but in this case, it wasn't. And I'm like, damn, what is going on in the dating scene? You know what I mean? When I was out there doing that too. Hey, you give your lady the attention. Fellas, if you want to impress a woman, give her attention. Listen to her while she's trying to talk. If she's opening up to you, explaining something to you, shut up. Let her talk. Let her get whatever she needs to get off her chest, off her chest. Okay? Because some women will not open up to you unless they like you. So if they like you, they will open up to you. But for the ones that don't, if she just shuts down, okay, well, you cook. So whatever, So I don't know. I mean, that could have been the case with him why he wasn't giving her no attention or whatever. I don't know, but it's just the day just seemed like it was over with before it even got started, and people just don't know how to date nowadays or something, I don't know. So I guess young men, if y'all need to learn, hit your boy up. I'll explain it to y'all because it's just terrible out here right now, for what I've been seeing and what I've been hearing too. A lot of young ladies are saying these guys are not matching, and these guys want these young ladies to be the one to pay for the meal, pay for the movies. They go out to drinks later on or whatever after they want the man to pay for that. But these guys are like, hey, now on the first date, we splitting it. I don't know about that either. I'm old school. I'm old school because I mean, when we were dating, back in the days, you want to, like I say, you want to impress a young lady, you paid for it. You pay for it. If I ask you out to eat or ask you out to the movies or whatever, or even ask you out, hey, let's go to the concert or, wherever, I'm gonna pay for that. You know, I'm trying to get your attention. I'm trying to get with you. I'm trying to holler. So why would I have you pay for your own meal? Now some of y'all ladies been getting real wicked with it as well, and that ain't good. That ain't good. How the hell you expect a man to respect you and to take you out and you want to order food for your kids at home? No, 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 no. No. If that's the case, after the polite way and also the distinct way to do this is when you order food, y'all order for each other or whatever. Okay. Eat your food. After you finish eating the food, if you have to take food home to your kids, you put that on a separate ticket. Okay. Those are your kids. This man is not obligated to feed you and your kids, especially on the first date. Y'all wilding out with that. That's real tacky. He done fed you, and then you want to order for the kids you got at home because y'all going home. Well, I need to order something for my kids to eat too. He's not dating your kids. He's dating you. Now, if that was the case, make it clear, hey, well, if we go out, I need to bring my kids with me. Then if all of y'all go out together at the restaurant, okay, well, I can see that then. Okay. But if it ain't like that, if your kids are not present at the same restaurant together, well then he shouldn't pay for carryouts for your kids. So when you get home, hey, y'all done brought y'all food. I'm 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 sorry. That is just so ghetto. Think about it. That is ghetto. That is best. Who does that? Who does it? I don't get it. I don't get it, man. Hold on 1 second, y'all, because this is really, really, really tripping. Hold on. Okay, some of y'all ladies have been sending me emails asking a whole bunch of questions. I'm gonna get down to that right now because I feel this is very much needed. One thing, ladies, y'all have to be better when it comes to choosing a man, especially if you have kids. You really have to because these nuts nowadays, especially these YNs, they have little patience and little knowledge and restraints, to where they will lose it and crash out just like that, you know. And you don't want that kind of attitude. You don't want that kind of anger. You don't want that kind of bad temper, bad vibes, negative, positive kind of in your life right now, you know, especially if you got kids. You want your kids to be striving, you want them to see growth, you want them to see love, you know. But if you're not getting that from the man that you're with, it's not going to be passed down to your kids. Okay. So watch who you choose. And for one, the biggest mistake that y'all always make, and not knocking y'all or anything, I'm just giving y'all the game and giving y'all love, you know, and just letting y'all know what the deal is. For those of y'all that don't know, if you don't want to hear it, don't want to listen to it, cut my ass off now. Okay, check us out on another show, whatever. But for those that's serious, that's really hurting, because a lot of women out there are hurting, and a lot of y'all is this close to giving up on love, giving up on relationship. Don't give up on love. Don't do it. Don't do it. Because you're almost there. You're going to find that right guy that's going to treat you right. He's going to accept your kids, and he's going to be there for you and your kids. And he's going to match too, to where I know y'all are tired of carrying the load. Y'all are tired of paying the rent, the mortgage by yourself, car notes, daycare, you know, all this and that, and you need a man in your life. Well, I know how some of y'all, well, I don't need no man. Okay, well, you may not need a man, but it's nice to have a man around the house to help you. Being a single parent is one of the hardest things in the world to do. Okay, I understand that. I dig that. I get that. So that's why I'm saying, ladies, be careful who you choose to bring around your children. The reason why I'm saying that is because on this platform, I get so many emails. I get approached so many times about negative, bad stories, bad situations, to where they're like, if I had listened to you, or if I listened to my dad, or if I listened to my mom, or if I listened to somebody else who have experience and could have opened my eyes to what I couldn't see, or what I chose not to see, I wouldn't have been through the experience that I had to go through. That's all this is. This ain't no, hey, trying to, make anybody feel bad and, you know, throw you to the ringers kind of thing. That ain't what I'm trying to do. All I'm trying to do is help y'all. Another thing, when a man is so secretive around you where you don't know hardly nothing about him, you don't really know where he stays, you don't know where he's from, you know, those are warning signs right there. And if he's so insecure to where he don't hardly want you to be around your family and he don't want you around your homegirls, you got a problem there. So you need to watch out for that. If a man thinks he's better looking than you, if a man thinks he's better than you and talks down on you and makes you feel bad about yourself, that's not the kind of man you want to be with. Shouldn't be. I don't care how good he may look. He may be handsome. He may make money. He may be balling. He may have everything that you're looking for. Big house, good credit, all this and that. But if he talking to you crazy and talking down to you, if he's doing it now, he's gonna keep on doing it. That's not the kind of man you want in your life. You don't want a man that's looking down on you, that's always talking negative. You want a man that's gonna be building you up. You want a man that's gonna add to you. You want a man that's going to be there for you when you need him. And there's gonna come a day when you will need a man in your life. I don't give a damn what y'all say. I don't need a man. I can do it by myself. And that. Hey, forget all that. One day you will need a man. One day. And that day, you never know when it's gonna be coming. Okay. So that's why all I'm saying. Quit all this negative talk, like you big and bad and everything. Hey, we all need love. Okay, we all need that. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with that. All I keep saying, and I keep reiterating on this, and I want y'all to know, just be careful, because there's a lot of psychos out there. It really is, and I would hate for anything to happen to any of y'all. So that's why I'm telling y'all, watch who you deal with. Watch who you bring around your kids. Be careful. Be careful, because it's just too much going on. It really is. Kids are going back to school now, and don't just trust anybody with your kids. Don't just let anybody get on that list to where they can pick them up from school or whatever, this, and that, or whatever. Don't do that. Don't do that. And like I said, I keep hearing and I keep seeing so much negativity, which is terrible. It seems like it's getting worse and worse instead of getting better and better. So hey, I'm just putting out this advice for y'all. I'm praying for y'all. I'm being positive. Hey, y'all are gonna find that special guy in y'all's life. But another thing, do not settle. Do not settle. Don't settle. Because you allowed anything then, you know, and you shouldn't settle. Y'all are beautiful women. I don't see why y'all come up with the trashiest dudes majority of the time. Either dudes been locked up, just got out of jail, ain't doing nothing with their life, don't want to work. All they want to do is drive your car all day long, hang out with their friends, smoke weed all day, and drink. Why with these educated women, women that work jobs, some of y'all work two jobs. Y'all been handling it on your own for a while. Why would y'all hook up with somebody that ain't matching, that ain't even trying to match with what you have? Somebody that ain't bringing nothing to the table but drama. Got 8 kids, but probably 5 different baby mamas. Y'all think that's okay? Really? Do y'all really think that's okay? If he wasn't faithful to the other 5 baby mamas, why do you think he's gonna be faithful to you? That I've never understood. So would y'all please send me an email and explain it? For those of y'all who's doing some stupid stuff like that, let me know why out of all the men in the world, you choose to pick the scammiest one that ain't doing nothing. The biggest bum that you can find. Y'all are better than that. Choose better men. There's more men out here than just these crumbs that's out here ain't doing nothing, don't want to do nothing, that want a woman to take care of them. There's men out here that work. There's men out here that take care of their kids. There's men out here that's looking for a good woman. So not everybody's bad. Now there are people that's bad. There's are people that you can't trust. There are cheaters, and abusers. You got to watch them, but you got to stay prayed up too. Let God guide you. But for those that know the warning signs, they know this dude ain't about Jack. They know all the red flags are there, but yet they still feel, oh, I can change him. He won't treat me like that. He won't put his hands on me. He may have put his hands on the mother girls, but he's not gonna do me that way. Okay, you so special, he ain't gonna do you like that. Okay, keep thinking that. Keep thinking that. Keep thinking that. All right. Hey, you know what? I'm not gonna even fuss about it. But I'm gonna tell you what, this is number one of a two-part series. Right after this, stay tuned. Don't go anywhere because we got another special coming up after this episode. I want y'all to see. Okay. And for those that have subscribed, thank you. Thank you for being faithful. Tell somebody about us. Do that. Do that. Okay? Tell somebody about us. Tell your friends, like I said earlier in the show, spread the love, you know. And also with the comments, I love good comments in. Send me the comments, send me some more inquiries, send me some more of y'all crazy stories on what's going on with y'all. If you need any help with anything or whatever, you're going through something and you just need somebody to talk to, I'm here for you. Y'all know my email address. I call it out all the time. You know what I'm saying? So we family. You know what I'm saying? We got to help each other. That's the only reason why I'm coming to y'all, letting y'all know, hey, what's real. You know, I'm not gonna sugarcoat nothing. And like I said, I just hate to see good women, be done wrong. Okay, but like I said, I got something special coming up for y'all next. I want y'all to check it out. All right, peace.